Okay, please be good. I expect it to be good. I think it will be good. I'm not gonna play the demo.
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
He wants to finish what he started and rule over the planet.
We have to help them.
You coming?
Way ahead of you.
Let's get to work.
Wait, isn't it the same one?
I will reclaim our world.
Oh, it's just the intro.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの北瀬義則です。私がシリーズプロデューサーを務めるファイナルファンタジー7の最新作ファイナルファンタジー7リバースがついに2月29日に発売いたします。本作のストーリーは主人公クラウドとその仲間たちが宿敵
I
であ
am
る
so glad the guy that made the game wants to remake the game before he dies. At least he can finish what he started, you know?
追いかけ魔法都市ミッドガルの外にある広大な世界へと足を踏み出すところから物語が始まります。今回のステートプレイではこのゲームの魅力を凝縮した最新のトレーラーをはじめ特別なゲーム紹介映像をご用意しています。また重要なお知らせがありますので、ぜひ番組の最後までお付き合いください。それではどうぞ。
It's less than a month. I don't have to play that
Cloud,
few more time.
bring me the black materia.
A lot of people got really upset that they think these are spoilers. Bro, these are the things that is already in the OG. It's like telling you Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. What? How that? If you never give a shit about playing the OG 27 years old, 27 years later, that's gonna make you play the OG, okay? If you didn't watch it, if you didn't play it before, and then now you see it in this footage, don't cry a river, okay? It is just in 4K. We already knew this, okay?
The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all
I am
mankind.
so glad that we get the Temple of Ancient. We already see that Ares is gonna get stabbed, right? I hope this one lasts until the wheelchair scene though. The wheelchair scene is really good. I hope Rebirth lasts until the wheelchair scene. But the Temple of Ancient has to be there, yeah.
Hey kids, sorry we're late.
Okay, I thought Reno wouldn't be much in the game. You know, because I think the voice actor died, right? So they were still finding replacement, right? Or something, they couldn't find replacement? Or do they just minimal him? Wow! Why is Root fighting Tifa? This is new! Root will never fight Tifa! Spoilers! Why is Root kicking Tifa? Of course, what do you mean? Do you guys know that Root never fights Tifa? If you play all the Final Fantasy game, Root will never target Tifa unless everybody in the party is dead. Then Root will target Tifa. That's why it's quite surprising that Root actually was fighting Tifa. Maybe different timeline, you know? This is so funny to watch. The people is gonna go crazy. Root fighting Tifa. Is she wearing... Wait, what the f... Why is she wearing sunglasses? Are they selling cosmetics now? Do I have to buy it?
You're going to pay!
Now, who wants to be the first lucky lady? Hey, boss! Your guests are here! Cha! At long last,
Oh,
day returns. I refuse to be upstaged.
wait, he's got a Buster
A
Sword.
second time, my friend! Ah! Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage.
Gage? Okay, now this is spoilers.
I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Now that's spoilers. Is it?
We ask that you retrieve it. The black materia, key to our oblivion. Please. It alone can liberate us from this endless dream.
Passing through. You.
Who's that?
Tifa!
Hey, Johnny's back!
Hey guys!
They're getting some sun too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Red, how do we look?
Huh?
Well, Red, how do we look?
Not you, not you. I'm looking at Tifa. Oh my god. Red do know that he's not wearing pants, right? Which means that the girls can actually see his.
Huh?
Oh my god! What the f is that reaction?
You should get yourself a reading!
It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia! Woohoo!
Man, game looks good.
Whoa! Hold this thing over right now!
You said that Sephiroth is your foe. I have a history with him.
You wouldn't believe what he can do.
Wait, don't misunderstand. You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here.
An emissary from Wutai is here, sent by Viceroy Saru.
With all this
Who the hell is that?
goddamn blood on my hands, how could I ever hold my daughter again?
Those we hate, those we love, those we fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
But I'm no fool.
Sephiroth! Hey!
No, not you.
Here. Take it. This isn't about me, though. It's about saving the world. And you.
The reunion,
That's
when spite
that's where she dies. 100%.
and sorrow are harvested to feed the planet.
Notice she's not here. She's dead. Fuck. 1 more month. No, less than 1 month. Oh, less than 1 month. So much hype. Fuck.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー7リバースディレクターの浜口直樹です。トレーラーはいかがでしたでしょうか。ここからは本作がどのようなゲームなのか、私から皆様にご紹介していきたいと思います。
Still, every single time I see all these scenes, it feels so unreal. I also played the remake, but still, right? You see them make it happen. It's so insane to see it, man. It's like you still cannot believe it, you know? Like we already played the Rebirth, we already see what they are doing better. We already see that they are all in already, right? But dude, when you see it, you still cannot believe it. Like they actually make it happen. It's so surreal to me. Still.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
More games deserve to have remake if they are good, I feel. Rather than making new games, honestly, we have such crazy amount of good games back in our days. If you can find good games to remake, honestly, just remake them. Now, obviously, I don't mean like 1-to-1, right? Do it like what Capcom do their remake. Like their Resident Evil series. Amazing. Final Fantasy VII, you want to remake the game, you want to tell a brand new story, go for it, man. Because honestly, I feel like there's so much nostalgia and so much good back then that they could just relive it rather than making new games that people is like, bruh, do you expect me to like open my heart to something new again and then follow a brand new thing for the next 2 decades? I mean, that's what a lot of games are starting to do nowadays, right? Games are now doing a lot of sequel, right? So it's like, it's not like you play one game nowadays and then it's just done. Like FF16, you see what I mean? You spend so much effort, you have to come up with an entire new thing and then that's it. Over. Nobody's talking about it anymore. You might as well improve something that was in the past.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud and his companions triumph over destiny. Leaving the city of Midgar behind, they step out into an unfamiliar wilderness. It is here that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
so nice.
begins.
Game looks so pretty.
The stage upon which this ragtag band story unfolds is both vast and varied. The world is made up of multiple regions, all seamlessly interconnected. The grasslands. Located due south of
the world
Midgar,
is so big.
this is where
Holy
Cloud and the gang resume their adventure. The Junon region,
Dude, they actually have the entire exact map.
where a metropolis by the same name overlooks the ocean, a symbol of Shinra's military might. The Karel region. The resort town of Costa del Sol adorns its northern shore, while the gold
See, maybe that thing will blow up, like in Yakuza, and then she will die.
saucer stands as a gilded oasis above the Dust Bowl far to the south. The Gingaga region. Pay tribute to Zack by exploring his hometown, or visit what remains of the local Mako reactor.
Like, he's dead in this timeline,
The
right?
Cosmo Canyon.
I'm gonna lose my if somehow that Zack make it to this timeline by some god known stupid reason. Because that will also mean that Arif is back. Like, he can stay that dead this one and then he's like alive another one. I don't care, that's fine. But if they somehow ass pull them both into this, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Region.
Yeah, that would be
Become one with the planet as you return to Red 13's roots. The Nebel region. Take a trip down memory lane with Cloud and Tifa. Or stop by Shinra Manor, where Vincent rests in peace.
Ooh.
Your adventure will even extend to the high seas. There's more to do than simply walk around, however. First, let's look at world intel. Assisting Chadley with his research will deepen his understanding of the world, allowing him to develop new materia.
So
this research takes many forms, such as wrangling chocobos, or playing with the Mooglets at their mog stools. You may also come across sanctuaries brimming with knowledge of divine entities, or lairs inhabited by fearsome, unique foes. Chadley will also enlist your help in researching mysterious artifacts known as proto-relics. Each investigation is its own side story, featuring a colorful cast of characters, exciting new minigames, and ferocious creatures. Are you up for the challenge? And once you recover all the proto-relics scattered throughout the world, there's no telling what new developments might be in store. Next, let's talk about odd jobs. These quests offer a deep dive into the regions of the world and the crazy characters who inhabit them. As a merc, Cloud will accept work from people he meets in his travels and team up with his pals to solve their troubles. By helping those in need, he will also strengthen the bond between him and his comrades.
Four guys?
Each one of these odd jobs boasts a unique side story. Some, like Johnny's questline, borrow aspects from the original FF7, while others highlight content exclusive to Rebirth. You'll find all sorts of jobs the world over. And don't worry if you leave some for later. Story progression won't affect your side hustle. You can always go back to tie up loose ends. And this freedom to experience the story how you want is one of Rebirth's greatest strengths.
What's the odds that her ultimate
While
weapon
some
is there?
minigames are tied to world intel and odd jobs, many are not.
Again.
For example, popular ones from the Gold Saucer, such as 3D Brawler, G-Bike, and Chocobo Racing, are in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth 2.
What the f is this?
Others improve upon their remake versions, while still more are completely new to Rebirth. We've even fleshed out some of the mini-games that were featured as part of the original Final Fantasy VII's main scenario. Though this one is not in the original, I highly suggest you check out the card game, Queen's Blood. No matter where you are in the story, it's sure to both
you know, back then it never makes sense to me how Rick can wear the disguise and get away with it. They actually did it. Like, I want to see how stupid this feels like. You know, back then when things looks like shit, right? It sticks, right? It's like, dude, what? How? How is it so? Like say for Cloud wearing the female dress, it's like, They are not gonna make this in Rebirth, right? But then they did, you know? How are they gonna make this?
In the story, it's sure to both challenge and entertain you. Enjoy collecting all the cards and building your own unique decks.
He's planning to use the black materia, but I won't let that happen. He has to be stopped by a Cetra, and I'm the last.
While mini-games and map exploration are a big part of Rebirth's charm, there's more to it than just that. Rebirth provides a cinematic experience with even higher quality content and more of it than Remake. This installment.
Ew, this game is gonna be so much bigger than Remake. It's insane. This game is gonna put 16 to shame, man. Let me tell you. For now, for those that bought PS5 just for 16, clearly you guys is not gonna not play this game. It's on the PS5.
It follows Cloud and company after they escape Midgar, up through to their arrival at the Forgotten Capital.
This game is gonna be crazy.
We've taken painstaking care to depict how the group bonds during their journey, one that ultimately decides Aerith's fate.
Whoa, what
Once
fate?
you finish Rebirth, I'm sure you'll agree that no other game makes you feel quite this close to its characters.
Not even him.
This 11 minutes of watching this video, I have goosebumps all over and over again.
As for the graphics, Rebirth makes full use of the PlayStation 5 and its SSD, meaning we could use much higher resolution assets than we could in Remake. And they will still load in the blink of an eye.
I like how they have to pay PS5 some tributes there.
Maintain a 60 FPS
Oh wow,
frame rate
okay, that looks
performance.
good.
Or prioritize 4K resolution with graphics mode.
Nah, performance mode's
Whichever you
better.
prefer. Rebirth has you covered. Each character interacts with the world in their own way. Barrett shoots objects. Yuffie swings across gaps. Tifa has her grappling gun. Red can climb along walls. Kate Sith grabs and throws items. And Aerith manipulates the life stream. Whatever challenges you face, your teammates will be ready to help you overcome them.
See? That's one thing 16 never had. Now, don't get me wrong though, I'm all with the one-man army bullshit though, but you need to have this, man. Like, these are what makes those characters interactive and fun, you know?
Now for the music.
These are important elements,
We
man.
wanted to pay respect to the original FF7's tracks.
Okay. I'm not sure whether you guys play Ever Crisis, the mobile game, the gacha game. Ever Crisis has been doing a shitty job implementing anything Tifa related. They better release the Tifa cowgirl outfit, man. I saved up a lot and I'm willing to drop money, man. And like, come on.
Also challenge ourselves by matching the feeling of each scene.
Yeah, everything is Yuffie right now. They
Which resulted in
introduced
some
Yuffie. They put so much
innovative
Yuffie stuff.
Like, for example, the following. How was that? If you enjoyed what you heard, we recorded well over 400 new tracks for this game, so there's plenty more where that came from.
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Dating sim?
Your party's bonds aren't just reflected in the story, but through gameplay as well.
Hey,
The choices you make throughout your adventure will change the way your comrades feel towards Cloud.
I gotta treat Eric like shit.
I made that promise to you.
These feelings affect
Oh
who
my
will join
God,
you
that's a
on date
dating
in the gold
sim!
saucer. Something I'm sure many of you are excited about.
Yeah!
In fact, even allies who weren't available in the original FF7 can now accompany you, provided you play your cards right. The saucer is packed with many incredible sights to see and things to do. So your outing there will no doubt be a highlight of the game.
I like how they put Cloud and Tifa in here.
Already have someone who you'd like to go with?
You first.
Cloud?
Well, we hope they feel the same way too.
Aww. I'm so glad
Your
they put it in there.
companions will share a bond not only with Cloud, but with each other as well. Your party level, a numerical expression of
Everything
this bond,
points. Of course,
will
she's gonna
increase
die.
as
She
you
has to
overcome
die.
challenges.
I'm going to accompany you.
The higher this level, the more skills will become available in your character's folios, a mechanic new to Rebirth.
Oh, shit.
By
Okay.
unlocking the skills etched in these tomes, your characters will grow stronger and learn new synergy commands. Part of what makes Rebirth's combat so fun is all the different character combinations. Switch up your team to fit the situation, or even your mood. Every possible party combination has its own unique synergy commands. So once you find characters that work for you, focus on tweaking their skills to match your combat needs. And don't be afraid to experiment. You can reset your folios at any time. With new characters and synergy commands at your disposal, Remake's satisfying hybrid of action.
See, for those people that keep talking about OG, don't get me wrong, I love OG, but that was 27 years ago. That was with limited technology, graphic, PlayStation. You can't, like, back then they can't make things like this. Now they are able to do it and make it feel more immersive. How, you know, the interaction with the characters rather than just blobs, you know? Isn't that a good thing? Yet people hated it. I don't understand. Like, so many Final Fantasy fans hate all this. Oh my god, this is so much different from the OG. Ooh. Dude, not all games is gonna have this treatment. We are lucky to see this again, even better, you know what I mean? Shut the fuck up, man. I would rather a lot of good games take this form rather than try to make a brand new game. This makes Final Fantasy VII better.
Planning has been made even more dynamic and engaging.
The f is that?
We can't wait for you to experience all this and more in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5.
Okay, maybe if Kasi finally have a
本作
reason.
のクリエイティブディレクターの野村哲也です。いかがだったでしょうか。広大な世界で描かれるクラウドたちの物語に
Don't let this guy
どうぞご期待
cook.
ください。
It's okay to let him cook. Don't let him cook too much. This motherfucker cannot cook. This motherfucker will burn the kitchen to the ground. That's what happened to Kingdom Hearts.
最後になりましたが、皆様に重要なお知らせがあります。本日よりファイナルファンタジー7リバースを先行してプレイしていただける体験版を配信いたします。この体験版では物語の重要なポイントとなるニブルヘイム事件が収録されており、クラウドやセフィロスを操作することができます。さらに今回の体験版では発売までの間にアップデートが入り、ジュノンエリアの一部を探索できる追加デモが開放されます。
See, I don't want to waste time with this. I just want to play it on the release. Yeah, I don't want to do it 2 times. This should be quite early in the game, you know, anyway.
この高いエリア探索を体験してください。詳細な情報は公式サイトや SNS をご確認ください。ぜひこの豪華な体験版をお楽しみいただきつつ、本作の発売をお待ちください。
I didn't know PlayStation 5 controller is that good.
Don't give up now, you guys!
I want to see how did Jessie make it here. I thought she's dead. You know? Of course they're gonna sell. Dude, don't buy this. Trust me, it's not worth it. Back in PlayStation 3, I bought the PlayStation headset. It's trash. There are better headsets out there. Controller, sure, I'll give it to them. Don't buy the headset. Not worth it. Man, cannot wait. Oh, 2 weeks, man. Two and a half weeks. Holy shit, that is so good. That is so good. When it launches, that's all I'm gonna play, man. I'm gonna play until I finish the whole thing. I don't give a shit about whether you guys will get spoiled. I don't give a shit about, hey, man, I don't own a PlayStation 5. I'm gonna wait until it drops on PC. Yeah, get the fuck out. Streaming it 16 hours.